In this lesson, we are going to be looking at routing. Routing allows you to navigate between different views or pages within your React application, and we'll be using React Router, which is a popular library for implementing routing in React applications. To create routes, we have to define the routes and render the components based on the current URL. So here is an example of how to create routes. We have to import browser router, as route, and as switch from React router DOM. Then I'll be explaining all this very soon. Browser router wraps your app to enable routing, which is this. It wraps the entire application, and route specifies the path and the components to render. We can see here it's specifying the components to render. Maybe we are trying to switch to the home page. This is it, and the path /home. That is what route does. And switch here ensures only one route is being rendered at a time. To have a clear understanding of that, we'll be installing React Router DOM first. Let's head over to our terminal and say Ctrl C to stop the development server. Then we'll say npm install react-router-dom. We'll wait for that to install. Once the installation is complete, we can just head over to our package.json file to confirm the installation if it's successful. And we can see right here we have React router DOM here, which means our installation is successful. So we can head back to our app.jsx file. We won't actually be needing this anymore. We can just clear everything here. We can get rid of everything here, and here as well. So we have to import browser router as route I forgot we have to restart our development server. Let's come back to our terminal and say npm run dev to restart our development server. Yes, so we can head back to our app.jsx for file, then define our routes, our router. Can define our router like this, then define the switch, then define the route. So okay, we'll do this. So inside of our route we would have a path name, which would be underscore any name of our choice. Then we would have an element, which is going to be a component. We can just say home. We'll be creating that in a bit. Home, Then we can duplicate this and say about contact. So now that we are done creating our route, we have to create these components right here. We have to create a home component, about us, about, and contact. Let's do that real quick. Home.jsx. We define our home component by saying home let's return a JSX. Let's say h1. Then don't forget we have to export our components by saying export defaults. Next is the about page, about.jsx. Same thing. Return about. Then we export the component. The third component is the contact.jsx. Then we do the same thing. Const contact. Return on each one tag. Say contact. Then we export per component. So after creating the pages like this, we can go back to the app.jsx file. Then we have to import the pages one after the other. Would import home from home. Would import about from about. Then would import contact from contact. So the next thing to do is to let's create like something like a navigation bar that would enable us to switch between the pages. You can head over here and say navbar.jsx. Navbar. Then we can return let's return okay, let's see now URL hi. So we say home about, then contact. So we have to export our components. Then head over to our app.jsx and import our navbar. So it seems we made a mistake earlier with this switch function here. The switch function is no longer supported by React Router DOM. So we are going to be removing that and we'll be using routes instead. We come over here and we say routes. So the next thing to do is to select our pages. We would cut them out and we'd wrap our navbar around our pages by saying route. Then we'll paste our pages in. We'll come over here and say elements navbar. Okay. Instead of saying home here, we'll just say slash. This indicates that the home component is going to be the index page of the website, of the application. So let's go to our navbar and style our navigation bar. We can see here I've just added some minor styling to our navbar components, and if we head over to our browser, we can see this is what it looks like, just for tutorial purposes. So but our nav links are not they're not active yet. So to make them active, we can come over to our navbar components. Then we'll be importing link from React Router DOM. This is to make our nav links active. We'll be replacing the li tags with link tags. Then we'll say to, which is going to navigate us to a component we want. Say link to. Remember, in our app.jsx we said the part for about component should be about, and the part for contact should be /contact. Then we'll head over here. We'll say about. Then we'll do the same thing for contact. So if we head over to our browser to see the result, we can see when we click on the nav links, we can see the route is changing. The route is changing. Contact, now we have contact, about, we have contact, we have about, home, then we are back to the index page. So we can see this is basically it about routing in React. React Router is very powerful, and it enables us to switch between pages, between routes, without having to send requests to the server.